Was that cornbread any good?
That cornbread was delicious. It was better than cake.
What did you say about it just a minute ago? It was what?
What did I say?
It was sinful.
Oh, yeah, I did say that. It was sinful.
It was sinful. Hey, it was good cornbread.
If you like my Papa's channel, Road Maps and Chaos, make sure to like and smash that subscribe button.
Now I'm going to make what we call dog bread. Some people call it Hotwater Cornbread, whatever. But we call it dog bread. Back when my daddy was a boy, and they went to the mill to have cornmeal ground, they would take some corn and shell it off the ear and just have shell kernel, dried kernel corn there. And they'd take a couple of bags of that and have it ground to make dog food out of. They'd take some to make for them, and then they'd take enough to feed the dog for a while. That's what they had for dog food. When they didn't have no scraps, they needed to feed the dog. Granny would make dog bread. And the way she would make dog bread was just some meal, a little salt, and water. Mix it up, put some bacon grease in there so the dogs would enjoy eating it because it had that bacon grease in there. Then she'd put it in a frying pan in her wood stove and cover it with hog lard, grease, bacon grease, whatever you want to call it, and cook it and then fry it. Like, you take, what I take is this here old Hoover's cornmeal, the extra fine sifted. I like the extra fine sifted. This is just, let me see, fine sifted. But if you can find the extra fine, it's a little bit better, but fine sifted works fine. Take you about 2 cups of that cornmeal, cup and a half, 2 cups. About a half cup of flour, mix it together and salt it pretty good where you have salt in it. Now I don't use bacon grease because we don't say that much bacon grease anymore, and we don't have as much hog lard as they did because they would render stuff and make cracklings out of it and pack hams and everything in hog lard. So we don't have as much bacon grease, hog grease laying around as they did. But I'll take peanut oil, put a little bit, about a quarter cup of peanut oil in that concoction there and mix it up. And then I'll add a little buttermilk to mine, about a half cup of buttermilk, and then top it off with water and make it where you make it up in 2 little pones. And then put it in that frying pan like I'm going to show you in a minute. Pour you some grease in there, about a ½ inch of grease, and drop them pones in there and flatten them out a little bit. And that's the way you make dog bread. And that's what they fed the dogs when they didn't have no table scraps for them. Well, they started eating it, so we like dog bread. We've always cooked dog bread and like it. We call it dog bread. Some people call it Hotwater Cornbread. I use a little buttermilk in it to give it that buttermilk taste, but you can cook it with just water. You don't have to put buttermilk in it if you don't like the taste of buttermilk, but I like the taste of buttermilk, so we put it in it. So it's pretty good. See up there, we got them patted out in grease, 2 pones like that. You can see they're done cooking a little bit there. We'll turn them over in a little while, cook them on the other side after that other side gets done some. Hey, that makes good cornbread to go with chili. Our cornbread, dog bread, is near about done. Don't that look good? Ooh, that's good cornbread. There's my supper. Black-eyed pea pork chili.
Oh, yeah.
Dog bread, Southern liquor, a.k.a. sweet tea. There's Mama's. Dog bread, Southern pork chili, black-eyed pea chili.
I used to do a whole bunch of hunting. You can't He's eating everything in here, though. He's not to waste.
Well, I'm ready to eat. I got my chili here. Alabama black-eyed pea pork chili now. This is made with ham and pork chops. But it still tastes like chili. But hey, it might be better than beef chili. Perfect touch.
Is it alright? Is that alright?
Huh?
Is that alright?
Oh, yeah. Perfect touch to chili. And the bowl of leftovers. All this is leftovers except for the cornbread. Dog bread. That's good bread. I ain't had none of that good since you cooked the last.
Yeah.
That's good bread.
I know, I probably could just eat it.
A glass of milk and that bread would be fine. Now they would take this dog bread after it had been cooked, and Granny would put it in the pie safe there. And so you old timers know what a pie safe is, but these young ones might not. But this was before they had refrigeration. And to keep the bugs and flies and stuff off their food, they had a cabinet that looked like a shiffer robe or a cabinet. It looked like a refrigerator, except it had screen wire instead of sides and insulation. And the screen wire to keep the bugs and everything off your food. They'd set it in there on them shelves, close them doors up, and they'd have biscuits and fried bacon and a bowl of peas or beans, whatever was left, and they'd eat on it for a day or so until it was gone. They'd put it in that pie safe. Well, they'd go by the pie safe, or the next morning after they had milked the cow, they'd want something for breakfast quick. They would crumble up some of this dog bread in a cup or a bowl, pour some of that fresh milk, cow milk, on top of it, warm milk, and they would have what I call cornflakes before there was a Kellogg's. Before there was a cornflake, they would break that up and pour milk over it, put a little sugar on it. Hey, it's good as cereal. You ought to try it sometime. Leftover cornbread with cold milk and a little sugar, just like eating cereal. Just like eating cornflakes. It's good. Baby doll loves it that way. That's what they had for cereal back in the day when Daddy was a boy. Back in the 30s. I had fresh warm cow's milk because they just milked it. So it'd be fresh milk. It'd be fresh milk and cornbread. Leftover cornbread from the night before. That was...
Cornbread's good.
Yeah, that was cereal though. That was cornflakes. That was cornflakes before there was cornflakes. Before there was a Kellogg's. Is it good? I think this might be better than just regular chili.
No. It's all right. It's my favorite.
Well, you know why I like pork better than I do beef.
I'm not crazy about it.
I like pork. It's
So
chicken.
That cornbread.
It's chicken, pork, then beef. You like what?
That cornbread's good.
Like cornbread is. Let me get you some juice for that cornbread.
I can get it right here already.
They're good.
I probably won't eat those. Right?
You'd like it.
Well, I made this journey with you.
If you like my Papa's channel, Road Maps and Chaos, make sure to like and smash that subscribe button.
We pray we'll see you in the rapture.